Hey guys, welcome to another X-Ray University video. Today we're going to learn how we can use 3D X-ray inspection or computer tomography to inspect components on both sides of the board. One of the biggest challenges when working with bottom terminated components is when we end up with a component on top of the other, obscuring a nice 2D X-ray view, like we can see here. So in this board, we have a micro BGA right on top of another micro BGA on both sides of the board, right? So when we do a 2D X-ray inspection, as you can see here, the BGA balls, they perfectly overlap on the X-ray image in a way that you can really tell which ball is on the top layer and which ball is on the bottom layer of the PCB. So one of the things we can do to try to separate them in space is what we call 2.5D X-ray inspection. So this is when we tilt the board in such a way that about 40-45 degrees, we get some level of separation between the bottom and the top layers. In this case, the micro BGAs have very, very small balls in such a way that is really challenging to separate the top and the bottom layers, as you can see here. And it becomes challenging to find defects like voids, heading pillow, opens and shorts. So what's left for us, and what becomes an amazing technique to find and to separate bottom and top layers, is computer tomography. So computer tomography, as you can see here, allows us to beautifully separate the top and the bottom layers of the board, right? So you can see the BGA on the top, the BGA on the bottom, the wire bonds, the bare die with a huge amount of resolution, which allows us to quickly determine the quality of the assembly in an amazing way. You can also slice through the assembly, as you can see here, with the red planes. So we can go and look at, let me move this a little bit so you can see better. So as you can see on the red layer, right, is moving towards the top BGA, slicing through the top BGA. You can see quite a bit of voiding here. Let me zoom in this for you. So you can see voiding, you can see issues of heading pillow, and as I can keep moving, I can, with my mouse, I can scroll up and down and slice through the layer of balls. Look how big that void is. Not only I can tell how big the void is, I can actually tell where on the stack on the BGA and the volume where that void is located, which is critical, right? If it's in the middle of the ball or near the BGA or the pad on the PCB. And I can keep going down through the PCB until we find the next BGA, the one on the bottom, and I can keep sliding through with quite a bit of resolution and idea of exactly what's happening layer by layer, and all the way to the bare die and the wire bonds on the other side. So how to use CT to improve your PCB inspection, especially BGAs and heading pillow and all the other issues that you might have in your BGA. If you'd like to learn more, please don't forget to subscribe and contact us today at creativeelectron.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.